today for the Bitcoin price. And now you are saying, Chris, this is clickbait. You are looking at this title. You're saying, Chris, this is BS. This is clickbait. What if I told you that this title is not clickbait? What if I told you that I want to show you something in the charts? One line which always, when we touched it, we went into a severe bear market. In 2013, in 2017, in 2020 actually, when we hit 64,000. And what if I told you that we just touched it? What if I told you that according to this specific signal, the bear market should start now? That we already hit the high, that we are not going higher. However, I am still having my long positions open, and you might ask yourself, Chris, why? Why are you still betting on higher prices? Guys, this video is definitely a special one. And if you want to give a thumb down here for this being clickbait, wait until the end. Make your decision in the very end. Do me this favor, because I want to show you this right now. Let me go here straight into the content. You can already see this is a different video than usually here. Of course, the same thing is I'm flexing my CryptoPunks in the back, but the content of this video is very, very different. And yes, I will be talking here about this falling wedge, about this breakout here, which I actually predicted with this big wick here. I said the bulls are stronger. We are probably going to break out. Now here we're having this confirmation on the 4-hourly candles. I was actually telling you here the dump was bought. Then I was saying the breakout is very imminent. And of course, I was also updating you about the bounce here. Yes, all of this, but this is the short term. Let's talk about that in the end. Now let's focus here on the weekly candles for Bitcoin, because if I am zooming out here, let me quickly go into the chart. This orange line, you can see the orange line, it is having a touch point right there last year, going back. It has a touch point actually at every single top we had here in 2017, and right here even we had a nice touch point in November 2013 or December 2013 at the last bull market high. So this is an 11 years resistance, the most relevant, the most important resistance I could ever imagine. The higher the time frame, and the more the touch points are going back, especially when we never ever closed above. This is the most important resistance I could ever imagine for Bitcoin. So here we are talking about the very famous, actually inspired by Mo from Crypto Mo. He was telling me about that many months ago, and now I was just governing it and checking what happens if I make the absolute perfect fit lines. And here's something interesting comes into play. So hear me out, guys. And of course, like, just quickly, don't get me wrong. I am here in my Bitcoin long position, $1.2 million in a profit. I'm in my Chainlink long position. I am in my long position here on Bitcoin. This is in a slight loss, as you can see, minus 12%. But here, of course, the $1.2 million are perfectly equaling that out. So I am actually still betting on higher prices, but this at least gives me here a little bit of thinking. It gives me a little bit of thinking because I am someone who looks not only at the fundamentals, yes, I'm also looking at the charts. What you can see here is we have the touch point in 2011 even. One bull market high, June 2011, right there, right? Then we have the next one in 2013, right here, November. Then we have one in 2017. And remember, every single time we touched it, we went into a severe bear market. We touched it here, bear market. We touched it here, bear market. This one has actually percentage-wise also decreasing returns to scale. We touched it once again here at 64,000 and went into a bear market. Right now, let me zoom in. Let me zoom in, guys. We are going in again. And I already know that you of course, you don't like to see bearish content. And yes, I am bullish on Bitcoin. I do believe that Bitcoin is going to reach $1 million, $5 million per Bitcoin. This resistance line doesn't allow for Bitcoin doing that. Keep this in mind, okay? Just what I want to show you for the immediate short term, we hit this one again just a few days ago. So according to that specific metric, according to that specific indicator, that 11 years trend line, just following that, excluding everything else, this should be the beginning of another multi-week or multi-month maybe bear market. With that being said though, now the question arises, Chris, why are you still in a long position? Why are you still all in Bitcoin and betting with millions and millions of dollars for the price to go higher? Maybe I'm crazy, but what I am doing is actually not only here betting on the immediate short term with Bitcoin bouncing here. This could go wrong, especially on the shorter time frames. This trade could go wrong. Why am I actually still, let me quickly go back here, why I'm actually still betting on higher prices for Bitcoin in the longer run? I always said all these models, it's even the stock to flow model, everything will be invalidated because Bitcoin is measured in US dollar. US dollar is printed 24/7. All of these models, even this one here, they are not accounting for the US dollar actually going towards zero. They are not accounting for that. So sooner or later, we have to break it. If the central banks are continuously printing, we have to break it. And now we are in a political environment where we are having complete political uncertainty, more money printing than ever. This is why I'm personally banking, at least with some of my capital here, trading-wise, on higher prices for Bitcoin, on Bitcoin breaking that. But I want to be the person here to be here and to warn you for that one scenario to come into place. Just as I want you here with the Wyckoff accumulation pattern. I was the first or one of the first people to warn you about that. I told you about the 29,000 worst case scenario. People were laughing at us. People were almost spitting while laughing. And well, we stood our ground. We were right with that. It's not that I predicted it, but I said this is my worst case scenario and this is a possibility. I'm doing the same thing for you right now. And even though I might get some dislikes here, I want to stick with that. And yes, I am keeping my trades open, of course. If this one actually plays out, if this bounce plays out, the price target of that one is 66,900, 67,000 US dollars for Bitcoin. Yes, I am having these trades open. Let me quickly find where my mouse is because I have just way too many screens here. I am having these trades open. This one here, 1.2 million US dollars in a profit. And of course, guys, if you want to be trading that as well, let me quickly, where's my mouse? Where is the mouse? It's crazy. Here you can find it. So let me quickly go over to this one here. If you want to trade it as well, you will find the highest bonus ever in the pinned comment down below. Scroll down below the comment here with a verification check mark. It's the pinned comment. You get $5,000 on Bybit for free. On Bybit alone. If you click the link, you make your own account, you deposit your first money. After your initial deposit, you get this deposit bonus credited to your account and you can trade with this free bonus as well. Make it only as an experienced trader. And obviously, even if we break in a bear market, just that you don't get me wrong, I will hold all my Bitcoin. I'm not gonna be the person standing on the sidelines when the big rocket shit comes. Like if you hold your Bitcoins, you will have certainty on not missing out on the $1 million top, on the $5 million top in the future. I'm not gonna gamble with my hodling portfolio. Keep this in mind, guys. And yes, I am still bullish on Bitcoin. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. We are going to see each other very soon at the next one of MM Crypto. And as always, guys, bye-bye.